Hi everyone, this is a pick a card reading for Will Your Soulmate Come Back? So we have here group 1, 2, 3 and 4. Whichever reading you feel more drawn to is most likely going to be the reading for you. So the timestamps for each of these individual readings is going to be down below. For the question, will your soulmate come back? And I just want to mention before I get onto this pick a card reading that if you would like to win a free reading with me, do check out the description box below as I give away a free reading to one lucky person every single month, and it's very, very simple to enter. So that will be down below, and if you're interested in private paid readings, that will also be down below. They're done within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is my bracelets on Etsy. They are on Etsy, they are handmade, spiritually charged, which can't even speak. Spiritually charged, which means that they are meditated with, they are saged, and they are intention bracelets for different areas of life. And there are also zodiac sign bracelets, and those will always, I can't even speak today. Oh my gosh. Those will all be on my Etsy, and free international shipping. They start from just £3, and a link to my Etsy shop will be down below. They're handmade by me. Alright, so let's get started onto this reading. Yeah, so we're going to start first of all with group 1, then group 2, 3 and 4 for this soulmate reading. So first of all, I'm going to move all of these other readings out of the way. Alright, group 1, let's see, will your soulmate come back? So here we are. Ta-da! Alright, so just going to take the heart, put it over there. Let's see if your soulmate is going to come back. So the first card we have here, I will leave the link, or actually in the description box below, I will leave the name of the tarot deck that I have used for this reading, in case any of you are wondering. We've got the Sun, the Hanged Man, Strength. Let's just scooch these along, scooch them along. Four of Wands. Interestingly enough, we've also got the Five of Wands here, Knight of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Magician. Alright, group number 1. What is happening in the situation? Well, you know, this person here has been very confused in the sense that they've just not felt good within themselves, right? This is inner conflict, inner confusion. This is really to do with themselves. You know, the Eight of Wands is about moving out of this, because the Five of Wands is showing conflict, right? This is all within them. And they have been conflicted for a while. They've just been really confused, I think, with things going on in their life. They've been confused about this particular situation. At times, I think that it's felt really overwhelming for them. And so they've been trying to just try and resolve, what am I on about? They're trying to essentially resolve this conflict that they're feeling within themselves. Remember that fives in tarot are all about change. I say it in all of my videos. All of the fives in tarot indicate some kind of change that can really happen. So I really feel they're going to be changing this. And especially with this Eight of Wands, it shows movement, it shows progression, it shows things coming together in that sense. And it really does show that they are going to be embodying this strength energy that we see here at the bottom. You know, strength is ruled by Leo, and it's about being fearless, and it's about just taking on a challenge, and it's about really trying to understand themselves, which I really feel that they're going to do, especially with that Hanged Man energy. You know, Hanged Man is ruled by Neptune. Neptune rules spirituality in all senses, whether it's things that we are connected to spiritually, whether it's places that we are connected to spiritually, or people that we are connected to spiritually, and of course, soulmates. Connections are spiritual in nature. So I really feel that they're going to be trying to resolve, my English is genuinely so bad today. My words are all over the place. So they are really going to be trying to resolve all of this conflict that they have within them, because it really stems from inside of them, not from you, not from anything other anything external outside of that. It's so much to do with themselves, and that's what they're trying to understand. And they're really going to be trying to think very, very much within themselves. This is really going to be them thinking a lot, trying to analyze this connection. They're going to be so open towards it as well, and they will resolve this. 5 of Wands, especially with this 8 of Wands that we see here. We've also got the 4 of Wands, which is a soulmate card. It is actually a very spiritual card in nature. It shows that this particular connection is very well protected. There's a reason why the two of you right now aren't together, and there's some distance. There's a bit of a, push and pull. Things are, on and off, or just genuinely off. It's because that the universe is trying to protect you. The universe is trying to make things happen in a very specific order, very specific manner, to essentially, say in this situation that if you two were together right now, this person wouldn't be able to, I can't even speak. Oh my god, guys, I am so sorry. This person wouldn't be able to treat you in the way, that they would want to. Maybe if I speak slower, it'll probably just help me, but I'm getting so many messages all at once, so it's really overwhelming. Sometimes I just get all of the messages all at once, so that's why I try and speak quicker. Right, so the 4 of Wands is showing that you're protected by the universe. Know that the reason why the two of you have not come together properly, right, and there's been a break, is because there's a specific reason for it. There are lessons that have to be learnt on their end, and this is exactly what they're trying to do. They're getting through and they're learning those lessons. And the sun shows openings. It shows positivity, happiness, warmth, radiance, them coming towards you. Right? Even with this Knight of Wands, it shows them coming towards you. It shows them expressing things towards you and really coming towards you with intent. The Magician manifesting this path, things going in the right direction with the 8 of Wands. So Magician is about law of attraction. It's about them finally knowing this situation through and through, and knowing that it's not too good to be true. There is something very, very special. There's something that's just absolutely beyond. And your soulmate is going to come back. They are really going to resolve this inner conflict, and they're really going to think very deeply and very spiritually. It's almost like they're going to get so awakened to this connection, through their dreams, through daydreaming, through thinking about you from day to day. And this is going to lead them to come back to you, because they're going to find strength in this connection rather than running away from this connection and being confused. They're really going to embody that energy. And it's showing a union, a really beautiful union, and a reunion for you and your soulmate. Coming together, victory, celebration, success, warmth, positivity, a big yes with this Sun card. And the Magician shows that this path is manifesting. So group number 1, this is your reading. Your soulmate is going to come back, but it's after they've resolved their inner conflict. Alright, so if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And now I'm moving on to group number 2. Okay, group number 2, let's see if your soulmate will come back. Will your soulmate come back? So this is the pile that we had. Alright, let's have a look and see, will your soulmate come back? We've got here Judgment. First card, Major Arcana. Then we've also got Justice. Second card, Major Arcana. Oh my gosh, we've got the Chariot. Third card, third Major Arcana. In this spread anyways. Wow. 3 of Wands. We've got here the Queen of Wands. 9 of Swords, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. Whoa. You know what's amazing is that this person holds you in such high regard. This person really does. You've got here the Queen of Pentacles. This person knows for a fact that they can have stability, security, and a sense of commitment with you. They just know. On top of that, you've got the Queen of Wands, which means that they are very attracted to you, extremely attracted to you. They hold you on a pedestal. They almost feel like you are too good to be true in that sense. And we've got the Empress. Empress is ruled by Venus, has so much love and care, and is just such a sharing person, wants the best in people. This person views you very highly. Now, I know that these are all female figures, but in tarot, I read energies, not the genders. So you could be a male, and this can also apply to you. Just saying that. And, you know, the Judgment card there is them really opening up to this connection. The Three of Wands shows time. The Three of Wands really shows that this person needs time. And I personally never recommend waiting for anyone. It's all about taking your energy back, focusing on yourself, doing the things that you absolutely love doing, and putting all of that intent into you. So don't wait in this situation. You know, go out there, do your own thing, live your best life. That is the best thing to do. But what I'm seeing here is that this situation requires time, because I really feel like they need to open up their third eye, and they need to stop worrying. It's almost like they worry so much about this connection. It's almost like they have this internal worry of anxiety, thinking, what if this is too good to be true? What if one day you will just leave them? They have that kind of a worry going on in their mind. And so instead, they're self-sabotaging themselves, you know, by having walked away. They have self-sabotaged themselves. And the more time they take to reflect on this entire situation, the more they become more open to this connection, the more they accept this connection, the more they understand this connection, and they can really, you know, reboot in that sense. So that's really what I'm seeing here, is that their third eye is going to be opening up more and more. They're really going to be leaving a lot of these worries behind. And, you know, I am seeing so specifically with this Nine of Swords is that they overthink a lot in this connection. You know, they almost self-sabotage themselves, and then they still feel like the Nine of Swords. So not only do they feel like the Nine of Swords, you know, with this particular connection, but then they self-sabotage and they walk away, and then they still feel like the Nine of Swords, right? But they're really coming to terms with things in a much more balanced way. Look at how they think about things now, you know, better than before, for sure. So it's showing that things are going to progress in this connection, that they're really going to come to terms with it. They're going to open up their eyes, their third eye as well. They're going to come to terms with the connection. Things are going to move forward and progress, and there's going to be a sense of balance in this connection, but it's going to take time. It's also showing with Judgment that this is your decision as to whether you are going to take your soulmate back, because it's showing that they are going to come back, right, on their terms. But are you going to take them back after what they've done? That is your power. So in this situation, you know, stay in your power with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress and the Queen of Wands energy, because this is the best thing you can do. You know, go out there, live your life as you are. Of course, there's always room for improvement, you know, in energy, but it's showing a sense of balance. It's showing that this person really views you very highly, and it's also showing that they will come back and they will want to progress things further with you, to go, you know, forward with you in that sense, and that they really want to allow things, you know, to progress in that way. So that is really what I'm seeing, is that you know, your soulmate is going to come back once they have resolved their inner worries. And, you know, that's going to take time, but, you know, it's going to show a huge amount of progress, and they will want things to be very balanced, you know, and that's when they're really going to come towards you with that Judgment card, when they're just feeling so much better and they're wanting to balance out this connection. So that is what I'm seeing here. Yes, your soulmate's going to come back, but they need to stop self-sabotaging themselves, because that's what they do a lot. And they need to stop worrying that this is too good to be true. Because, you know, again, that's to do with their inner fears that are speaking. And it's going to take time. But stay in your energy, you know, put all of that focus towards yourself, and you will also be in power in this situation. When they come back around and they ask you if you want to be with them or take things further, you will also have that decision to make as well, and their third eye is opening up. So that is what I'm seeing here with group number 2. Alright, so this is your reading, and if this resonates with your situation, let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And now I'm going to move on to group number 3. Alright. Group number 3, let's see. No pun in, well, that wasn't really even a pun, it was more of a rhyme, wasn't it? Let's see if your soulmate, will your soulmate come back? So this is your pile right here. You can't almost even see this little heart, but it's because it's quite clear. It's very pretty. Alright, let's see, will your soulmate come back? The deck that I'm using I will leave in the description box below, because I've actually forgotten the name of it as well, so I'll leave it in the description box below when I get round to uploading this video. Alright, we've got the Star here and the Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Wands. Oh my gosh. Whoa. They're not really meant to stay today. Ace of Wands. The World. 7 of Wands. 8 of Swords. So this is where essentially the trouble is lying, right? And then we've got the Fool here. Wow. So evidently your soulmate is going to want a new beginning with you, right? A sense of rejuvenation in this situation. Whatever's happened in the past, they truly want to leave that in the past. It's so evident in this, right? Because the 7 of Wands is showing their inner struggles. It's really showing that they have felt trapped within themselves emotionally. I feel that, you know, they have just not been in the best place, and this has really consumed them to the point where it's affected not just this connection, but it's affected many other areas of their life. So they are in fighting spirit right now, because it's showing that the 8 of Swords is how they felt. They felt very trapped, you know, not just, believe me, not just, you know, in this connection. It was more so to do with themselves, and they felt like it was this connection which was trapping them, but it actually isn't their connection, because I feel like when they walked away from this connection, they actually then, you know, took a bit of time, and then they realized actually it's not this connection, it's themselves, you know. So even though they may have thought, okay, it's this connection that's making me feel like this, not so great, let me walk away from this connection, and then they walk away and they realize actually no, that wasn't the connection, it was actually me that felt that way. Okay, so that's what I'm feeling, is that they walked away thinking this connection was making them feel like this, not so great, you know, but actually it's themselves. It's themselves and their emotions that are, you know, troubling them rather than this particular connection. That's what I'm seeing. So now they have fighting spirit. They've understood that it is them that is, you know, causing the issue here. They have things that they need to resolve inside of them, and what they're doing right now is that they're resolving that with the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands shows fighting spirit. This person is really fighting to get back to a very good place. You know, the 7 of Wands in tarot is about obstacles and challenges, but not giving up. You know, it's about fighting through those obstacles and challenges and getting through them. And this person is really now realizing that this was nothing to do with you, this was to do with themselves. And now that they're trying to resolve their inner struggles and their emotional issues, they really want to come back. They realize that they were wrong, right? It wasn't this connection that was making them feel like the 8 of Swords, you know, feeling trapped. It was actually their own emotions and themselves, and it actually ended up affecting lots of different areas of their life, and it wasn't you. That's what they realized. So the Fool here is showing, you know, from 0, as we see up here, that they want a sense of rejuvenation. They want something new with you. They want a new chapter. They want to start fresh, and they want to start clean, and they want to come forward in a new way. Wow. You know, this is what they want. And the Star here shows that they think about you a lot. They're trying to get through their issues, but they also know that it's not you. It's not you that was ever the problem or the issue. It was them. Right? So it shows that they're thinking so much about you, and they're really hoping and wishing that you would take them back when they come back, and that you will want things to manifest between the two of you. They're feeling a very strong spiritual connection here with the 6 of Wands. You know, this is about victory and celebration and coming towards you and really pursuing you. They're really hoping with this Star card and wishing and just really wondering if you're going to let them back into your life again. And also with this Ace of Wands, it shows physical attraction, chemistry, but it also shows an olive branch being extended out. They're wondering if you're going to want to communicate with them again, or even, you know, take things further in that sense. So they are really wondering, but they are going to come forward, they're going to pursue you, and they're going to want to make this cycle right into a new cycle. So put the past in the past and start something really fresh, something really new. We've also got the Wheel of Fortune actually as well. You know, the Fool is about, you know, a brand new cycle, a new chapter. The World is also about, you know, a sense of satisfaction and everything coming together in that sense. And then we've also got the Wheel of Fortune, you know, which is about the wheel turns, abundance comes your way. So, you know, they really want to start something fresh. They want to start something new. They want to go forward in that sense. And, you know, that's really essentially what I'm seeing here, is that, you know, your soulmate will come back and they will want to really start something new, but they're also hoping that you won't reject them. They're hoping that you will still be around for them, because they've realized that this Eight of Swords is not to do with you, it is actually to do with themselves, and that's why they're working through things, and they're really hoping that, you know, when they're feeling 100% ready to come back, that you will be there for them. And of course that is your choice, that is your decision as to whether you want to be with them or not, but I'm just showing you what I'm seeing in the situation. These issues are really to do with themselves, but they have learnt and they have grown and they want to manifest something new. They want a new cycle to start with this Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, and the World card. They want to pursue you with the Ace of Wands, the Six of Wands, and they really wish and hope that you will still be there. So group number 3, this is your reading, and if this resonated with your situation, let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And now I'm going to move on to the final group, last but not least, group number 4. Okay, group number 4, let's see, will your soulmate come back? Right, so this is your cards and your angel. Right, I'm just going to move it out the way now. It's there, but I'm going to take it away. Alright, let's see, will your soulmate come back? We've got here Temperance, the Hermit, the Lovers, quite a lot of major arcanas here. And the tarot deck that I'm using, I'll leave down in the description box below as well. So we've got the Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, the High Priestess, and the King of Pentacles. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, your soulmate is coming back, right? That's the first thing I'm seeing, is because I'm seeing them pursue you, right, with that Knight of Swords. A lot of communication coming in, flying in, telling you how they feel about you. But it's going to take time. The reason it's taking time is because there seems to be some kind of ending. Now this is coming through in many different ways. Because for some of you that are watching this, this can be grief, right? Grieving through something and trying to get through it. The second thing is them understanding and learning what they did in the past with you is, you know, was wrong, and they've come to terms with it. And the third thing I'm seeing here with this Ten of Swords is them really learning to accept themselves. So for those of you watching this as group number 4, I feel like it's one of these 3 things, you know, that they have really learnt to accept themselves and that they are feeling much more confident within themselves in order to be able to pursue this situation. For others, you know, there's been some kind of grieving, whether that is, you know, the loss of someone in their life, whether it's physical loss or you know, someone has kind of just gone out of their life, whether it's a friend or a family member, or, you know, even an ex, you know, them trying to get over an ex. Putting an end, essentially, to this. Right, so it's one of those 3 things that I originally mentioned, and they are really putting an end to that. They are really wanting to start something new, in the sense that they want a sense of rejuvenation with you. They've learnt a lot from their past. They've become very intuitive. They've learnt to deal with their emotions. They've learned to become more balanced. They've learned how, you know, they can put things in the past and then still be able to move forward. And I feel like they are quite quiet these days, especially with the Hermit card, because the Hermit here is about taking time and space for yourself. So I really feel like they are taking a lot of time and space for themselves. They're using the light to really guide them. They aren't just taking space from you, they're taking space from so many people in their life, right? Other people in their life and other things, you know, even their hobbies. They're just really in this hermit mode where they're taking a lot of time and space for themselves. They're really focusing on them. The Temperance card here is showing that they're really trying to balance out their energies. They're really trying to move forward in that sense, and they're really trying to take everything one step at a time. You know, patience is a virtue. They're trying to ground their emotions. They're trying to put as much as they possibly can into themselves. So that's really what's coming through with Temperance here. That is what essentially they're trying to do to the best of their ability. Right, we've got the Lovers here, which means that their feelings for you never went away. But in the middle of that, you know, something really came up and they just got really consumed by it, right? It's one of those three things I talked about. And they got so consumed by it to the point where they just couldn't, you know, continue on with the situation. But now that they are so much more awakened and they've been able to put this into the past, they've been able to learn from it and heal from it and be able to become, you know, and still as time progresses, you know, they're still going to continue to be more emotionally balanced in that sense, trying to get themselves to a better place emotionally, right? It's always a work in progress for them, this Temperance card, Temperance energy, should I say. But the more that they do this, the more they, you know, they just want to come back. And intuitively, they know that this connection is something that they feel very strong towards. They do feel that soulmate energy. You know, we've got the Lovers here, which is, of course, you know, very, very positive because it shows that they think about you in a very loving, a very caring, a very adoring way, and they have very deep-rooted feelings for you in this sense. And then we've got that Knight of Swords, which really does show that they want to come back into your energy and your space and your energy space. Your energy and your space and your energy space. What am I even on about? But you know, guys... You know, guys, what I mean, right? They want to come back into your energy space. They want to come back into your energy. They want to communicate with you. They want to share with you how they feel towards you because their feelings have really grown and manifested to such a stronger level. The more they've been able to heal themselves and understand themselves, right, with this High Priestess card and energy, they've been able to figure out their feelings for themselves, the more they have grown to this connection. Because the more you understand about yourself, the more you can understand about other people, other things. You know, it's correlated. It kind of goes in parallel. So, you know, the more they've really grown to understand themselves and the more that they will grow to continue to grow to understand themselves, the more they feel so strong towards this connection, especially with the Lovers. And the Knight of Swords is just showing this feeling that they have towards you where they just want to come forward. They just want to progress things with you. So that's coming through so strong. And this King of Pentacles is showing commitment, that they really do value you and see you as someone that they can have commitment and security and stability and something for the long term with. They really feel like you're the kind of person that they can have something so beautiful and long term with. That's how they feel. You know, they really, really do feel that, and they're going to open up to it more and more and more. The more they still continue to learn about themselves, the more they continue to grow. And this is, you know, a cycle that they're truly putting to an end. And you see this rainbow cycle here as well. You know, this is about opening up a new cycle. You've got balance here because you've got the sun and the moon. So they're really trying to be as balanced as possible. They're really coming to terms with this connection, and they're just opening up to it more and more. And the Page of Wands shows that they're really going to try very hard in this connection to pursue you and to come forward in that sense, because they really, really want to, and they really are very attracted to you, you know, physically attracted to you. They're spiritually getting extremely attached to you, and also mentally they have that attraction towards you, and spiritually, right, they have that attraction to you as well, because this is a spiritual connection in nature. It's a soulmate connection. So in many ways, you know, they really want to pursue you. They want things to move forward. They want things to progress because of the nature of this connection, and they are coming back. Believe me, right? They are going to really tell you how they feel about you, especially with this Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. They're going to rush in when you least expect it. They're going to want to communicate. They're going to want to be as, you know, decisive as possible. They're going to give you as much clarity as they possibly can, and they're really going to communicate their feelings straight to the point. That is the Knight of Swords, you know, honesty, truth, you know, telling you that they think that you're very loyal, and that they want you to trust them essentially as well, you know, and they want to prove to you that they are also loyal. Even though, you know, they think you're loyal, they want to prove to you that they are loyal as well. So that's really coming through with this entire spread. And group number 4 yes is the answer to this question. Yes, they will come back, your soulmate. So if this resonated with your situation, let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for all of the support on my channel, and if you would like to win a free reading with me, don't forget to check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, the free reading giveaway as well, which I just mentioned, and how you can enter for that. It's very simple. Also, my bracelets will be linked down below on the Etsy shop link, so that will be in the description box below. The tarot cards I use, in this reading will be also written down below in the description box, and you can also follow me on Instagram if you wish. My personal Instagram will be down below, as well as my Moonlight Guidance Instagram, which is moonlight.guidance. So everything is going to be in the description box below, and I hope you all have an absolutely lovely day, night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and take care everyone. Bye!